The sword and the shield for my final test. I remember to focus, so I'm prepared for battle.
Let me tell you, you've never seen a travel show like this one. Sword fighting to snake charming, reindeer racing. Wrestler Trish Stratus travels around the globe tackling physical challenges and inner peace in her new reality adventure show, Stratosphere, and she joins us this morning to tell us all about it. Wow, that's very cool.
Huh?
It's very
I'm like
cool.
I'm a warrior. I'm like a sword-wielding warrior.
Where was that?
That was in India, South India.
So you were in South India, you've been to North India, you've been to Bali.
Bali, Indonesia, yeah. We were in Thailand, Vietnam, New Zealand, Fiji.
And what's the idea? You purposely seek out some major physical challenges?
Yeah, well, you know, well, that is the basic premise is, yes, I go and I seek out some adventure, sort of any kind of adventure, something that I can tackle and something that I've never done before.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because it was like this kind of adventure show, and it sort of evolved into this like a lot deeper of a show, because once you get there, it was sort of like I had a guide that was with me, and then in order to learn the craft, I'd be interacting with the locals. And when I did that, that allowed me to get a real like slice of life, and then you realize like if, for example, doing Muay Thai boxing in Thailand is not just about learning these kicks. To these people, like, this is part of their culture, right?
Yeah.
The warriors used to do it. That's the makeup of who they are today.
And through that, you find out more about their history,
yes.
you find out more about their culture.
And then the show evolved from that. Like, just it organically evolved from just being, you know, on location and actually learning that this is, like, so important to them. And we felt that was definitely had to be included in the show. So it turned into, like, you know, a little bit of a deeper show, which I'm really pleased with.
And as well, I mean, yoga plays a big part in your life, but it also plays a part in the show too, right?
Yeah, just because, well, yoga is part of my life anyway. It's something that I do. I have a regular practice that I do, as well as a studio, you know, that you haven't come to.
Right,
I'm waiting for you to come and do your downward dogs.
I would love to, actually.
Okay.
I've always wanted to.
We'll do that next.
Especially when I read that through yoga you never get jet lag.
Oh, it was the most amazing discovery. Like
Wow.
The first trip I went on, we did two different episodes back to back, Iceland and Norway. Crazy schedule.
Yeah.
I got home, I was just like, this is me for a week, right? I was just like out of it.
I know it.
By the second trip, I went to India. I went to North India and South India, and of course I was doing some more physically demanding things like the sword fighting, which you saw.
Sure.
So because of that, I was preparing my body, like after sitting in the plane for 20 hours like this.
Yeah.
You know, so I did some yoga in the morning, about 20 minutes. At night, I did about 15 minutes, and that's all I did, like easy, 15, 20 minutes, nothing. And I did that every night just to prepare my body and kind of reboot my body every morning. And I found I got back in town, and like I was completely not jet lagged, and then so I continued my practice every time I went away. That's my theory. I don't know if it's true or not, but
I don't know,
my
but
theory.
I'm going with it. That's my tip of the day. Your tip of the day. Tell me about the snake charmer.
A nice surprise. Surprise.
Wow.
Yes. Well, it was interesting. We were just walking through the market and, you know, looking at the bazaar and the stuff that the stuff that they're selling. And this man comes up to me and says, "I have some tricks I'd love to show you." And I was like,
Trish.
Snake
Oh
charming
boy.
is most common to India.
Here we
and the snake
go.
of choice is like this one, the cobra.
You're kind of cringing watching this.
yeah, it's a real snake. Didn't really think about it when they said snake charmer.
I saw one in Marrakesh in Morocco.
Were you that close though?
No. That's what I'm saying. I saw it from 60 feet away.
What I'm doing is I'm justifying, like, yes, I jumped a little, so can't really hide the fact that I was.
What's going through your mind at this moment?
You stay over there, snake. I'll stay over here.
And your cameraman too.
Yeah, maybe he was on the zoom lens. I think he was further than. It looks like he's like right there. I don't know.
Of everything you've done so far, what was the most challenging?
The most challenging, I would say, the Muay Thai boxing in Thailand, because it was so, I think, unexpected. I think it was the first, you know, I jumped in from wrestling, and wrestling is, I know my move set. I kind of, you know, and when I went into this, it was like a little more full contact, full no hose barred. I was like, oh, ow, that hurts, full contact. Not that we didn't have full contact in wrestling, because there was some full contact. But yeah, that was full on. And I'll tell you what, a round is 3 minutes long. Longest 3 minutes you'll ever have in your life.
Boy, you're just as competitive there as you are.
Of course, I got my game face on.
You totally have your game
totally
face.
Do, right?
That was complete game face there. Thanks very much for coming in.
Oh, thank you for
Great
having
to
me.
talk to you. Stratosphere airs Monday on the Travel and Escape Network and online at travelescape.ca.